I think that's just a testament to our coaching staff. I think throughout the week, since we reported back in the fall, they put us through situations where, they come up every so often in games, and I think that really prepares us for anything, and yeah, it's just credit to them for sure.
One more for Shane. Shane, after you're there with fifth of the season, you got the second goal of the game. You're able to put Rutgers up 2-0 after one period of play. Second period, and you were quiet, but the second half you really turned the chest on. You get the fifth half of the season. How are you able to turn things around after a strong start?
I feel like it's a game of runs. Like, they had their runs, we had ours, but defense was getting stops left and right. So, I had opportunities. We moved the ball really well. Everyone got their opportunities, and I was able to finish a couple.
Colin, can you talk about that second half in particular? I think at the end of the league, some of the problems in that second half, you were just kind of dialed in there?
I think it's just a credit to our D. I think, our rope unit, Cole, Tommy, Kamish, Franco, those guys up top, they allow me just to see shots I like to see and really zone in, especially with the guys down low. Brad, Boz, Jared, and Bobby, it's a credit to them. And they know me really well as a goalie, but also as a person. And they know what I do well with, certain shots. So it's really a credit to them and how they operate.
Just a quick follow-up. This is huge for all you guys, obviously, but I'm sure for you, obviously, it's hitting on a personal level. What's the emotion like for you to do this?
Yeah, it's special. I think, we all dreamed as a kid to go to the Final Four and, play for a national championship. And, it hasn't really hit yet, but, I think once we get back, it's going to hit, and it's definitely a special feeling for sure. So very grateful and, love these guys and everyone else in the locker room and in our program.
Shane, just a little bit of it from the Hofstra Chronicle. So as my colleague mentioned earlier, you had 5 hat tricks, maybe in your fifth. How did it feel to score so much on such an important day, no less?
I think it's just it could have been anyone, really. Last game was Ross. Ross had 8 goals, and Mitch had 3 and 3. That's the great thing about our offense is we move the ball really well, and everyone can get their shots. So it could be anyone on any given day. It just happened to be me today.
Shane, it's still early in the season, but it does sound like you're building on the legacy that some of the previous years have made and how your previous seasons have done. What does it mean to do that? Players and the
You see how special it is to guys that have come through the program. We had a ton of alumni here today, and they're always behind us. They always will be, and they make it clear that they still care, and they always will. So that's really important to us, giving back to them.
This is mostly for Ethan and Cole, but transition particularly late. I think 3 of the last 5 goals, transition goals. Just what started working for you in that game?
I'm gonna take it. We're really just running and gunning. We're getting up, we're getting above guys, and we see Colin make a great save, and we're gone. They start to shoot it, and we're up and out. And Colin does a great job. Our D guys, all the rope guys, we do a great job of just looking for the headman. And you play a long possession, but that you're gonna get above your guy. And I think that's really just what happened, man. Is we were really digging in. We just wanted it so bad, and that's us. We like to run and gun. We like to play early offense, and I just think us just running early, that is really just what made it.
Yeah, especially I guess I'll just chime in a little bit too. I trust him, he trusts me, we all trust each other. Especially on the one, I was cutting the crease, Cole saw me, he threw it to me. It's that trust. Not a lot of guys are catching the ball as a pole on the crease, but he knows that I can catch it and finish it. I know that he's gonna throw a perfect pass, so it's kind of just the trust that we all have with each other is it's special, and it's grown since the fall, and it continues to get better.
Follow up on that. How does it feel to score a goal with a pole in front of the crowd?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, that was awesome for sure. I'm being from Long Island. I grew up. I watched these games when I was little and stuff like that, and I was the little kids and the fans watching the game. So to grow up and be able to get a chance to play 2 years in a row here and to score a goal, that was awesome. And just to help my team get that win and onto the Final Four, it was all spectacular.
For Ethan and Cole, you guys have been in the program a while now. How meaningful is it for you guys to kind of help shepherd this thing to get to this point where you're playing on the last weekend?
It's crazy. we've been a part of some rosters that weren't so good early in our careers, and then just every year dig in, buy into our program, our culture, and finally, senior year, and even last year, junior year, coming back quarterfinals, senior year, coming back quarterfinals, and really at the peak of our, academics and our, being seniors is what I'm saying. It's crazy to see the progression. Finally, freshman year coming in, 7 and 8, I think we were, and then senior year, we're really rolling, and it's just great to just see it all be put together.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, coming in as a freshman, I had a bunch of great guys like mentor me, and Kyle Pless, Garrett Michaeli, Zach Massessa, just to name a few. And they've always helped me kind of like know the ropes, and now like being the older guy up here and kind of getting through the last 4 years and just keep like continuing to get better. Like Cole said, it's my job to make sure I'm like helping younger guys too. Like Remington Reynolds, he had a great game today too, number 32, and just a testament to the guys that came before me.
Follow up with Paul, the 3 assists,
Mhm.
career high points. What's that like for you to have that sort of impact today?
It's like Shane was saying earlier, it could have been anyone. We're running and gunning. I just happen to have the ball. I just happen to break and get some good outlet passes. And if no one comes to me, I'm stepping in and shooting it. But they just happen to rotate, and it's really just hit that one more. Find the open guy. We drill it so much in practice. Everybody knows it. And, it is awesome getting those 3. I'm not going to lie. But, again, it could have been anyone, and, we won. So that's all I can ask for.
Just a quick one. Are you all seniors? And no, I just want to get that out of the way. Guys, in the second half, Dan came out the first two goals, and then you just came out blazing the next 5. Was anything the coach told you after that, or you guys got together and decided to change the whole dynamic of the strategy and execution?
In the fourth quarter, I guess when it was kind of going back and forth, and it was I think it was tied up to start the fourth, and we kind of, a testament, Tommy Coyne came in the huddle and said, "Hey guys, we've been here before. It's tied up. We win the quarter, we win the game." And we knew it was our time to go on a run if we just stick to the fundamentals and keep pushing, that we were going to be able to come out victorious, and that's what happened. So testament to him for sure.
Oh, I think easily. In the fall, we worked so hard, and everybody's expecting to be here. This isn't something like, oh, wow, like we're here, made it to the Final Four. It's like, this is our culture now. Like, we're expecting to be here, and all the guys in the locker room, they know it. We work so hard in the weight room, on the field, on off days, we're getting in extra work. So it's really not surprising, and, everybody knows it. Everybody's fighting for this one goal, and I think, it's not surprising.
One more for me, open to anybody. How did you guys feel once there was a deficit where 10 was up on you guys? What kind of motivational moment did you guys need or get to get really over that slump and win?
I think, at least offensively, I think we just kept saying we just need to get the ball. Defense got to stop. We got the ball, started rolling. Like I said, it's a game of runs, and with it going back and forth like that, we knew our time was coming. So.
Yeah, defensively, I think it's similar to that, but it's a game to 1. We get beat, we get scored on. We talk about it for 5 seconds and forget about it, and it's a 0-0 game. So every possession's a game to 1, and we do a great job of that throughout practice. During the week, and it's no different in the game.
How do you stay in kind of a positive mindset if a goal gets past you? Imagine it's difficult.
Yeah, but I've been playing goalie for a while, so no doubt it's tough, but you gotta have a short memory. I like to use a 3-second rule. Just what do you say? It's the 3 R's, but just relax, refocus, and that's kind of how I. That's really it.
One question for Ethan, one question for Cole. Ethan, you're from Long Island, you grew up in Iceland. What does it mean for you to be a Long Islander representing Long Island at the highest stage, or one of the highest stages of college lacrosse? What does that show about how Long Islanders like yourself can play and succeed at the highest level?
Yeah, these guys probably hear it a lot from me. I think Long Island's the best place on the planet. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, we had a great last 2 days. We were able to do some things. We went over to Fire Island actually as a team, just team bonding. That was awesome. So, I mean, it's been crazy just to, like I said before, kind of growing up on Long Island and coming to the quarterfinals myself as a child. Like, it was, and now being able to play in it, like, dream big. That's what I just want to tell, like, anyone who's, like, younger, all the little kids and stuff like that. I mean, it's a crazy feeling, and I kind of took a moment as we were walking back into the locker room, just, like, look around and be like, wow, like, we did it. Like, we made it. We got the win. It was, it's fantastic. It was a really, really good feeling.
From Massapequa, so like, hoorah.
Oh, yeah, Suffolk County.
Nassau, watch out. Cole, for you, this team talks about being a family a lot. I mean, nitty-gritty, close family all together. How do we see that today?
You know, just sticking as one. You know, like someone mentioned earlier, we went down 2, not easy. It's really easy, you know, quarterfinal, down 2. You can turn on each other really quick. But we don't have that type of culture. Like you were saying, we're a family. You know, we're all brothers, man. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman, 5th year, doesn't matter. We're all best friends. We have the best time in locker room. And I think it really shows on the field because we all work together so well. And, you know, it's just family, man.
Cole, just to follow up with something you mentioned, you talked about the culture in the program. Do you think now that you've gone to the Final Four, you set a new standard for what the program is?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so a little bit, but, you know, we have one culture the entire time, right? And winning is a part of that culture. And any team could win at any moment because we have one solid culture. I'd say, yeah, quarterfinals 2 years in a row, that's kind of, you know, starting to get our culture a little more. But it's just expectations. I'd say we have the same culture as years prior, but it's just constantly growing and getting better.
Thank you.
I guess that's kind of up to the coaches. We'll see how it goes this week. I mean, we're going to enjoy this one, obviously, but we got a 24-hour rule. We'll enjoy it for 24 hours. This is special, but then after that, it's on to the Final Four and our next opponent, whoever that's going to be. So we're looking forward to it.
All right, last question.
You have a 24-hour rule. How are you guys celebrating that?
I mean, we're just gonna stay with each other. That's all it really is. I mean, we're gonna be together the entire time. We're gonna have a nice bus ride home, enjoy the tailgate with some family and friends, and just get back at it tomorrow and the next day.
All right, guys, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Coach Brockton in a second.
Can I get you a quick photo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you go?
Stand up.
Yeah, stand up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
It's release.
It's a sweaty seat.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, that's sweat.
Sweaty ass.
All right, we'll clean them going. Coach.
How you guys doing? Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Can you just open up with thoughts on today's performance?
Yeah, no, first thoughts are, so proud of our guys, the commitment, the focus, the tireless effort that they put in with each other, all year, each week to prepare. And, thankful we got a great administration that cares about lacrosse. We have a great alumni base that is very proud of Rutgers lacrosse, and when you have a great administration, you have a great alumni base, and you got talented student athletes that care and work so hard. It's a great recipe and combination.
Rich Donovan, Big East Conference. Ryan, I need a Rutgers lacrosse shirt. I didn't win my UMass shirt, but I was with a lot of those alums. And first of all, congratulations. You've done an outstanding job with the program. And I think it's just a tribute to your work ethic as a person and your coaching career that you're able to transfer that to your student athletes because they have great respect and play really hard for you. What do you think today, based on the conditions, the heat, the opponent? I mean, you guys were going to do what you were going to do, play fast, and you were able to carry that through against, in my view, probably the biggest physical Ivy League team I've ever seen.
Yeah, obviously they were the Ivy League champ and had the Player of the Year, and were successful this year because they're well coached and they're a talented team. So, you gotta be who you are. And we had a great week of practice. I thought we traveled well yesterday. It was the highest spirits and confidence, but also looseness that I've seen them have this year. So, they prepare awful hard. They really are students of the game, and they make coming to work every day fun and exciting. So, but proud of them. Players make plays, and they got out there and they did exactly what they've been doing since September. And for the older guys, since they've stepped on campus, I mean, I think we had 3 goals and 4 assists from our rope unit, just running transition. That starts with, Colin in the cage. I mean, 18 saves, 7 in the fourth quarter. What a great leader he's been for us down low and the backbone of the defense. But, give our rope unit a lot of credit. The heat didn't bother them. The opponent, they just kept on. It's like the back of their hand. They go through their checks and they were disciplined and took advantage of the opportunities that we needed to have success.
Just a quick follow-up, I think positionally, he's outstanding. When they hit him sometimes, I don't think he's in the right spot. From my humble view, when you went down 8-6, I kept thinking about last year, Carolina game, you guys were resiliency. I thought this is your culture today. Being in this game last year, even though as disappointing as it was, I felt like I was confident you guys were going to do it, and that's a tribute to you.
Thank you.
Brian, big picture question is, what does it mean after a decade plus of trying to build up to get to a Final Four and finally getting there? And kind of the smaller picture at the end of the day is, you guys didn't have the ball the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Were you just kind of feeling at that point like if you could just get the ball back, you could dig out of that small hole that existed now and get back?
Yeah, obviously, when we have the ball, we're in control, and there's a lot of ways to get possessions, and maybe the face-off stats didn't go our way, but with 18 saves and with success clearing the ball like we had, and making good decisions in the transition game, our turnovers were at our average, 13. So we weren't skewed. We needed Colin to do what he does, which is come up big. We needed offensively and in transition to clear the ball successfully and limit the turnovers, and we did. So the face-offs don't really come into play when you do. It's when everything else, when you fail to clear, when you don't make saves, when you don't get stops, you have offsides and turnovers, and then you have the compound of the possessions with face-offs. It all stacks up. So one stat's not going to dictate the game. So I thought. Give Colin a lot of credit. We needed all 18. Give the defense a lot of credit for clearing the ball, and our rope unit for making great decisions in the middle of the field.
Just what does it mean to you to be playing on the last weekend?
Well, I think as probably the kids had shared, and it's no different for the coaches. The goal is to play for championships, and we got a couple guys on our team, Brian Ward and Ronan Jacoby, that have won championships, and certainly we need to join their club, and we got a week together to keep moving forward and getting better, and just taking care of Rutgers.
Brian, just to kind of follow up on his question, what does it mean for the program to reach a Final Four?
Well, I think it goes to all the support that our administration provides, the support that our alumni provides. I mean, when you have the resources that Rutgers gives their athletics, and not just on the field with sports, just the academic support, just the mentoring support, and everything. The kids, I think they work hard and they appreciate it. Our guys, do a great job, not just on the field but off the field, and I can't be more proud of them for a big win and going to a Final Four, which is a great success for all their hard work. But I get a lot of pride in hearing in the hotel, in the restaurants, when we fly, the people come up, moms coming up, they're not Rutgers fans, their kids came to the game, but to see how our guys treat their sons and sign autographs and just spend a little time with them, that's the experience that I think Rutgers lacrosse provides our student athletes, and thankful for our administration allowing that opportunity. He's just got it. I mean, if you saw him off the field, the personality he has, the charisma he has, just the person he is in the locker room, off the field, and he's from a big family. He's competed. He knows how to compete. He's an athlete. He's not just a lacrosse player. So pick up basketball, wiffle ball, football in the backyard. He's floor hockey. I mean, he competes, and he's extremely focused. I mean, he is dialed in all the time, in practices, early in the game, late in the game. So there's no waffling with him. He is decisive, focused and sharp with his preparation.
I'm sorry, last one.
I mean, I can see the box score that they had more opportunities than we had, but I didn't it's part of the game. Don't put us in that situation. Pushes are pushes. I didn't see anything that was that made me really upset. So. Well, I mean, he is certainly a big influence of Rutgers lacrosse. 26 years as the head coach. The success he had of going to the NCAA tournament and winning NCAA tournament games. So to be able to not just recognize his efforts through his tenure, but all the players that played throughout his 26 years. I think I think that's what the culture in our Rutgers lacrosse family. Our guys understand how much the alumni support them, and they know how much Tom Hayes meant to them. When he was coaching them for 26 years.
Coach, Shane Knobloch described the game as a game of runs. So calling in 8-6 in the fourth quarter, you guys are down, and you called that timeout. What did you talk about with the guys that had them come out and really allowed the game to shift on them in your favor?
Yeah, I think the game of lacrosse is about runs, whether it's a playoff game or a regular season game. So I think in that particular situation, we just had a long stop, a great stop defensively, and it was just a matter of a lot of time on the clock. Wanted to get our personnel on, didn't want to have any miscues subbing, and and just give the defense a break, catch our breath, and our offensive guys and Coach Sermon has done a great job with putting them in spots to play to their strengths, and certainly Coach Ryan had a great game plan this week and did an outstanding job defensively. So it was just the timeouts, in my opinion, sometimes just for strategy, but a lot of times it's to, help the players, protect them, give them a chance to play and make plays. So that was just giving our offense a chance to, 2-goal game, a lot of time on the clock, give them a chance to chip away at it and get back in it. And like at the end, broken stick, we want to play all even. So just protecting, giving them a chance to play to their strengths and make plays.
Coach, I think you said something along the lines of "We are who we are." We're Rutgers, and we are who we did. Is it fitting that kind of your rope unit, for protecting that rope unit that kind of had some really key plays down the stretch there for you guys?
Yeah, well, it's like I said, I tell them all the time, it should be easy. If it's not easy, if we're laboring, then we're doing too much, So I think there's a process, and when they go through the checks in the process, it should be easy. We want the other team to labor. We want them to labor to defend our early offense. We want them to labor to defend us in the subbing game and the early part of the 6-on-6. So it should be easy for us, and I thought they did a great job of just going through their checks and their Rolodex and making it easy.
About that and for him, and also what's his kind of career been like, kind of getting to this point and developing into a guy that you consider reliable?
Colin Kirst?
No, Cole.
Cole. Yeah, I mean he's been someone that he's played in every game in his career here. So he's a 4-year starter for us, and we asked him to do an awful lot. I think he came in being more of an offensive-minded player. But I think one of the things that we started doing when we joined the Big Ten, back when Mazzone and Scarpello and Franco was a freshman, and we started putting our better dynamic athletes and playmakers down low so they could get stops and also run in transition. So he's got great feet. He's a competitor, all-state football player. So he's playing in big games, and and then obviously with their offensive talents, letting them stay on and play a little bit when it's within our system. So and I thought there's always a fine line between risk and reward, but I thought they did a great job understanding that, and they were a big reason for our success today.
Coach Alex Carmetti with WNSU, great talking to you altogether. This game was remarkable. You had so many great plays, great goals. Balancing kudos as you go ahead. What made you trust a freshman like that, put him in there, and give him that opportunity?
Well, I think, we wanted to, we told him day one, he's been in the mix for the last couple of weeks. We like our depth, whether it's the middle of the field at the rope unit or offensively. So, it was a hot day, and that's part of playing, big time lacrosse at this time of the year. So we want to use all the, resources that we had, and he's someone that he can grip it and rip it. He's got a great shot, a skill set. So I think, the game plan, this week was, no waffling, offensively, defensively, in transition, play with conviction. And, he's certainly, he's got a lot of confidence and he can shoot the ball extremely well, so.
Tom Hayes was mentioned already. I gotta ask this again. I talked to you last month about what Tom Hayes would think about this team. Now that you're going to the Final Four, what do you think he would say?
He's the biggest Rutgers man that I've been around, so I think he'd be very excited for the program and proud of the guys wearing the jersey now. I don't think so, no. I think I'm a big believer in, routines and consistency and, whether it's on or off the field, academically, preparation with our, sports medicine team and our strength coaches. We want to be consistent with what we do, same with lacrosse. So we'll continue. It's worked so far to get us here, so we'll keep it up for one more week.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.